Episode opens with a dramatic space battle scene. Enemy ships detect spatial distortion signaling an incoming warp. Now you all be wondering what the fuck is warp here. Worry not. I am wondering the same, but this is part of the story that turns good in few minutes, so lock in. Like your crush is in front of you while watching this video. They prepare to fire upon whatever emerges, but are shocked when, instead of a ship, a single mobile night unit appears dangerously close to their vessel. An officer recognizes the mech with horror. That's the plundering Count and his Black Titan. The Black Titan, piloted by the pathetic good-for-nothing Lord Liam Sierra Banfield, tears through the equally worthless enemy forces with overwhelming power. As he decimates ship after ship, Liam taunts his victims. You all betas can't win against a Sigma. Can you at least make this a little interesting? You weaklings exist to be my prey. Fight for your lives and fulfill your purpose. Liam's bitch. I meant tactical. Tactical advisor Amadi communicates with him, earning praise for perfectly calculating the warp coordinates. I got to warp out in the best possible position. Liam acknowledges. I was right to let you handle the projections, and maybe I'll let you handle my projections instead. With Liam having set the table, his forces begin their coordinated attack. His fleet advances at combat speed while mobile knights mobilize under his command. We meet another useless character, Christiana, nicknamed Tia. Basically a side chick for plot development, a devoted knight who eagerly joins the battle to serve her lord well. Despite difficult warp conditions due to gravity wave distortions, she successfully arrives to fight alongside Liam. You're late, Tia! Liam chides her. Christiana apologizes profusely. I'm terribly sorry, Lord Liam. I, Christiana, will get rid of these insolent scrubs for you, and maybe I'll make up for this mistake at night on the bed. Liam retorts that he might eliminate all enemies himself if she's too slow because he is the fastest man alive even in bed, which only intensifies Christiana's determination to fight proudly by his side. The battle continues as Liam's battleships unleash their main cannons on enemy vessels, but the only cannon I want is of Amagi. Amid the destruction, a merchant named Nia seizes the opportunity to pitch her products. How do you like the 7th Weapons Factory's battleship? It's got best-in-class features and performance. Annoyed by her sales pitch during combat, Liam instructs Amagi to place an order for 200 ships just to get Nia's out of his face. As Liam continues his rampage, he reveals his true motivation. Revenge, this is my revenge. All of it, just to exact revenge upon my past life. This declaration triggers an extended flashback to Liam's previous worthless existence. In his past life, Liam was an ugly, overworked, ordinary loser salaryman in Japan. We see him returning home to his wife Mika and their daughter Kanami. Despite his exhaustion, he maintains a warm smile for his family. When Kanami expresses a desire for a dog after seeing one at a friend's house, Liam states that there is no need of a dog. Your mother is enough. On a rare day off, the family visits a pet shop. While looking at the dogs, Liam confesses he once had a dog that was like family and couldn't bring himself to replace it. And now it's my wife. He tells Mika that having her and Kanami is plenty and says, I have a dog and a daughter I love. With them, I can live happily and fight through any and all difficulties. His voice trails off as the flashback shifts. We see Liam's workplace a toxic environment where his boss treats him unfairly and colleagues undermine him. The company I worked at was toxic, exploitative, and full of beta mindset males, Liam narrates. My awful boss worked me like a dog, that's why I got one at home, and my subordinates openly mocked me. They'd take credit for things I did and blame me for mistakes I didn't make. Despite these challenges, thoughts of his family gave him strength. Even through all that, my family gave me the strength to keep going. I ran myself into the ground working, and it was all to keep my family happy even though my wife is ugly. One day, Liam receives a message from his friend Nida about a collectible toy. While in an unfamiliar part of town, he spots Mika at a cafe with another man. Confused but unwilling to jump to conclusions, he returns home, where Mika claims she took Kanami to her sports club. When Kanami enthusiastically describes winning a sword fighting match, Liam accepts the explanation, pushing away his doubts. Later, while working on his computer, Liam notices something suspicious. Following his wife and daughter, he witnesses Kanami calling another man Papa. Still, he rationalizes this as a friend playing a fatherly role because of his own busy schedule. Bruh, this man is busy collecting a freaking toy and expecting his worthless wife to be faithful. Things take a dramatic turn when Kanami is injured in an accident. At the hospital, A blood type discrepancy reveals a shocking truth: Konami isn't Liam's biological child. I mean, that's really surprising because dogs are faithful, but his wife is not. When confronted, Mika gaslights him by saying stupid things like, "You promised me happiness if I married you, remember? Well, it's been more than 10 years. How much time in those 10 plus years have you graced me with your presence? Honestly, if she is my wife, I'd be collecting those toys too." She announces her intention to leave with Konami, who heartbreakingly admits she
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Man, at this time, I think father should head back to get milk. The scene is hilarious as Liam gets roasted and not even his child is his. His life crumbles more than my cookies. I am writing this script when he's accused of stealing 50 million
They
yen
ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
from his company. Despite his protests, logs show the transfer came from his broke-ass computer. He's fired immediately and becomes a brokey, and Mika uses this as grounds for divorce, full custody of Konami, and demands for child support. Though, I told you these hoes ain't loyal. Struggling with debt and developing a serious illness he can't afford to treat, Liam reaches his lowest point. Through what seems like a dream or vision, he discovers the truth. His ugly boss had used his computer to make the fraudulent transfer and was, in fact, Konami's biological father. Though, that's why the child and wife are ugly, both from the inside and outside. He overhears Mika coldly discussing him with the boss. Let him pay the child support. It's all he's good for. Konami's not even his child. I only wanted superior Sigma genes, not some worthless ugly ones.
Get back in the kitchen.
As Liam processes this devastating revelation that he is a beta all along, a mysterious guide appears, offering him reincarnation in another world. "I've brought you gifts," the entity declares. "How would you like to escape the Matrix?" The guide presents various options: fantasy worlds with swords and magic, worlds with superpowers, period dramas, even prehistoric settings. Remembering conversations with his friend Nid about science fiction, Liam chooses a sci-fi fantasy world with both advanced science and magic, and both subjects will not even touch the surface of his mind, where he'll be born as a count ruling a planet. Disillusioned with his previous virtuous life, Liam makes a fateful decision. "I've had enough of living a beta life. If I'm being born into nobility, then screw everyone else. I'll put my Sigma-ness first and identify as a Sigma male. I'll rule with an iron fist and be as evil as I please." The flashback ends, returning us to the space battle where Liam, now fully embracing his identity as an evil Gunnar Lord, revels in his power. "Oh, this is fun. Bullying the beta just feels so good," he exclaims as he continues his assault on the enemy forces. The episode concludes with Liam demanding entertainment from his terrified opponents, proclaiming himself as your evil lord, the Sigma Lord Liam, Sierra Banfield, as he pursues his path of revenge against the injustices of his past life. Comment big balls for second episode.